Today we're going to try to recreate Starbucks drinks at home, but we're making them keto. Sarah and I are not like the biggest fans of Starbucks. And even when we used to go there before keto, we pretty much ordered the same thing, which is like a vanilla bean frappuccino or something simple like that, just because Sarah and I tend to have a little bit of social anxiety and ordering anxiety. But you know what? We went on the app and we were able to order a bunch of drinks to recreate today. Loaded up the dogs and went there to pick up 5 drinks, 2 of which we already drank because we need the cup. So today we're going to be trying to recreate 3 popular menu items from Starbucks. This is the first one, and it's actually a very popular item off their secret menu called the Cinnamon Roll Frappuccino. There's a lot of people that are passionate about ordering off menu, and so these are all just combinations of different syrups that you can get to create different drinks, and this is that one. If you want to order this at Starbucks, you would be ordering a Vanilla Bean Frappuccino. You'd ask for white mocha syrup, you'd ask for a Cinnamon Dolce syrup, and then cinnamon on top. This comes in at a whopping 53 carbs. So we're going to be trying to make this keto today. In order to make a Cinnamon Roll Frappuccino keto friendly, you're going to start off by making a Vanilla Bean Frappuccino and then adding something special into it. We're going to be leaving links to our research on this topic in the description below. If you click more underneath the video player, you will access all of the links that have everything to do with us. But first, we're going to talk about a company that we love and who is sponsoring this video, Factor. Sarah and I spend so much time creating content for this channel and cooking for this channel that we just absolutely love not cooking anymore by going online, selecting what we like off of Factor's menu each week, and having it delivered directly to our door. All you need to do is take it out of the fridge and pop it in the microwave for 2.5 minutes. If you are concerned about macros, well, you're in luck because all the macros are on the back of every package. And if you're the only person doing keto in your household, that's okay because Factor offers a variety of different menu options, including keto, calorie smart, chef's favorites, vegan, and vegetarian options. Summer has begun, and if you're sick of spending all your time in the kitchen, then maybe it's time to try Factor. And if you try Factor using our special link linked in the description and code 50keto, you're gonna get 50% off your first box. Thanks so much to Factor for sponsoring this video. We love you. And back to the Starbucks drinks. So Sarah and I don't drink things like this obviously anymore, but we are going to be trying them like 1 sip of it each because we need to see if it tastes anything like the ones that we're going to be making keto. If you guys are new here, Sarah and I have been living a technically keto lifestyle since January of 2019, and we've lost a combined total of 160 pounds. And on our channel, we just love trying and recreating recipes for all of you. So if you're into that kind of thing, please subscribe. We are trying to get to 250,000 subscribers this year. Subscribing is free, but it does help support our channel. I'm upset at the cost of vanilla beans. And so I bought some off Amazon. This is like a freeze-dried pack of like 10, and I think I paid like $10 for it. I actually put these in the freezer and they last forever, but we ran out. So this will last us quite some time. If you guys are looking to have vanilla in the next year, just buy a freeze-dried pack like this on Amazon. I can link this one below, and freeze them. So to recreate the Cinnamon Roll Frappuccino from Starbucks, but make it keto, you're going to need unsweetened vanilla almond milk, heavy whipping cream, 1 vanilla bean scraped out, 1 teaspoon of stevia, 1 teaspoon of vanilla ice, xanthan gum. This is optional, but I think it helps with the consistency. We're going to be using the Cinnamon Dolce Skinny Syrup, which has 0 calories, 0 carbs, and 0 sugar. So this is pretty simple. We're just going to be combining all of these ingredients into a blender, including your ice and everything mixed in. And then we're going to blend it for a minute until you get that Frappuccino consistency. Smells good. Looks frothy. Looks legit. This is gonna make a couple of them actually. Ooh. Stunning! I'm so proud. It looks legit. We're gonna go downstairs and try it. So here we have the Cinnamon Roll Frappuccino from Starbucks. This is the one from Starbucks, and this is the one that we made. It looks pretty much identical, I would say. Mm-hmm. Ours actually has a lot more vanilla in it, I think.
The beans?
Yeah, I can actually see the vanilla a lot more.
We weren't cheap on the vanilla bean ratio.
Mm-hmm. So this one has 53 grams of carbs per serving, and this one I think only has like 2 or 3. I have not drank this in so long. I mean, it tastes really good, but it is so sweet. It's so shockingly sweet. Can you imagine drinking this and then having to like go to work or something?
No.
Back in the day, I used to always order the Vanilla Bean Frappuccino. So it's really super sweet.
Like cloyingly sweet.
Let me try this one. Way better. Way better, right? The flavors are more balanced. It's not as cloyingly sweet. I've never tried the Jordan skinny syrups before. I really am not a person that often drinks that kind of stuff, but this is really good. Actually, we made a lot. This, I probably would make 3 of them.
Yeah, 3 drinks or so.
Yeah, 3 drinks for the price of 1. And so I really like this. Very, very good.
And the xanthan gum, I think it does help thicken it up. You kind of get the feel of a Frappuccino, but it's not as heavy.
Right.
It's lighter, which I enjoy.
But I
feel like I have to go take a nap after that one.
We probably just drank like 5 carbs just in that sip. Well, maybe not. Look at how much is left. It's like mostly left.
I like this one. It's so much lighter, perfect for summer. Definitely check out this one, guys.
You can really taste the vanilla too. So Sarah is coming at you with one of her old favorites, the iced white chocolate mocha. So this is the next drink that we're going to be trying to replicate today. It is a iced white chocolate mocha. So we found a copycat recipe by Low Carb Yum that we're going to be testing today. That recipe only has 3 grams of net carbs per serving, while this drink has a whopping 49 carb per serving, which would pretty much be 2 whole days since Emily and I try to eat less than 20 net carbs per day. What you're going to need is some sort of sugar-free white chocolate chips. We're going to be using the Chalk Zero white chocolate chips for this recipe. You're going to need almond milk, 1 cup of ice, 2 ounces of espresso, and more almond milk. So I will be using my Nespresso machine that I absolutely love and adore. Linked below if you guys want to start doing espresso.
It's addictive.
I would highly recommend it. We're going to be using the double espresso dulce today. It's just 2.7 fluid ounces. So we're going to start by heating up our white chocolate chips in the microwave with a little bit of almond milk. Then we're going to start brewing the espresso that's going to go into our iced coffee drink. This is supposed to be drizzled on the outside of the cup. It's a little liquidy for my liking. We did double the recipe because we wanted there to be a lot, just in case we wanted to make more than 1 drink. So we're going to be adding a little bit of sweetness in here with stevia. We're going to be using 1/4 of a teaspoon. We're going to mix it up, and then we're going to put together our iced white chocolate mocha. We're going to be reusing this Starbucks cup just to be fancy. First, we're going to be adding in our white chocolate mocha mixture to the bottom. Then we're going to add in our espresso, and then we're going to top it with some almond milk and some ice, and then we're going to go downstairs and we're going to try it. These actually look very similar in color. Ours looks a little bit more rich. So this is the white chocolate mocha from Starbucks, and this is the one that we just made. The color looks pretty on point, although, you know, this one has been sitting around while we made all of this, so maybe that's why it looks more...
Probably ice has melted a little bit.
So this one has 420 calories and 50 grams of carbs per serving. So not much less than the one that we tried earlier, honestly.
I'm surprised. I thought the Frappuccino would be like hundreds of carbs. Oh, I haven't had one of these in so long, I don't really remember it. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Tastes like coffee and white chocolate.
Right, exactly.
This one was fairly simple to make. Let's see how this one is. I think this one said, what, 3 net carbs?
Yeah, I like it. Not that sweet, but very high quality coffee, espresso. It's good, right? The espresso is really dark and rich. The white chocolate's just like a little hint of white chocolate in there, but not overpowering. The whipped cream on top. Divine. I could just drink this in like 1 sip right now.
Yeah.
But it's almond milk, so I was wondering if we should put more heavy whipping cream, but I'm glad we didn't. I like it.
I'm really impressed by these 2 so far.
This is like really good.
Yeah.
I like that. I think I'll make this more.
Last up, I'm going to try one that is kind of a weird one.
Controversial.
The last Starbucks drink that we're going to recreate is kind of something that's been going a little, it's not controversial, but kind of. But people in the keto space probably know this well because a lot of you guys drink bulletproof coffee. This is called the Oleato. If you're new to keto, maybe you add butter to your coffee or something like that. This is gonna kind of simulate that, but have the taste of olive oil in it. A lot of people tried this and hated it. A lot of people ran to the bathroom after they tried it and complained online. So Sarah and I thought, hey, why not try it today? This one doesn't come sweetened. We actually ordered it that way from Starbucks, so that's the one that we're gonna be making here at home. You're gonna be needing a couple ounces of espresso. If you don't have an espresso machine like Sarah does, or an espresso, you can always use like instant coffee. This is a hot version of this drink, by the way. So you're just gonna be needing espresso, olive oil, and some kind of keto-friendly milk substitute. They use oat milk in this recipe, and oat milk has a lot of carbs. I think it has 16 grams of carbs per cup of oat milk, which is a lot. We're actually gonna be using almond milk, unsweetened, unflavored almond milk, and then we're going to be using a couple tablespoons of heavy whipping cream to kind of simulate that frothy oat milk. If you've ever used a frother before, you would know that almond milk doesn't really froth correctly for these types of drinks. So if you kind of want that mouthfeel of having a real milk, what I do is I will add a couple of tablespoons of heavy whipping cream into the almond milk, and that helps it give it that body to be able to froth. Sarah actually has one of the frothers that can heat up stuff at the same time, but you're gonna want to either heat it up in the microwave or in the frother. So you're gonna be needing a high quality olive oil for this recipe because you're gonna taste it a lot. Don't use your regular cooking olive oil. My husband gets fresh pressed olive oil 4 times a year from different places around the world. This one is actually from Spain, but he gets them quarterly. This is a subscription that he's a part of. I think it's called fresh pressed olive oil. And so this is the type of olive oil that you eat like on a salad, or you don't cook with it. This is like expensive stuff. I stole it from my house. We're gonna be adding our almond milk, our heavy whipping cream, and 1 tablespoon of this into our milk frother that also heats it up at the same time. Like I said, if you don't have a milk frother that heats it up, heat up your milks first in the microwave for like 20 or 30 seconds just to get them nice and hot, and then add in your olive oil. You know what's funny? I heard that Starbucks was serving this, and I thought to myself, never gonna try that. Here we are. Anyway.
Honestly, though, we did a video where we put olive oil on ice cream.
That's true, and it was good.
Yeah, it was very floral and fragrant.
You have to use the high quality stuff, though. We will say that.
You know, honestly, I've never tried oat milk before.
Really? I know. Obviously, I haven't either. I for a second there, I thought, like, what's going on? Why is everybody drinking oat milk?
Yeah, I actually wanted to change out the milk, but we just thought we should just order it as is. I don't know.
This
oat milk
has 30 carbs in it, which is shocking because it's not sweetened.
But it's the oat milk.
Yeah, oat milk has a lot of carbs.
There's no sugar in here?
Nope. Go ahead. Take a sippy.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Tastes exactly like what you would think olive oil and coffee tastes like, I guess.
It's okay. I wouldn't want to drink this ever again, really.
This is up my husband's alley. He would love this.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Bring it home for him. Mm-hmm. Let's try our version with our expensive EVOO. I mean, I like the coffee. I like the espresso. It's a complex flavor profile.
If you like complex flavors, you're really going to like this, especially if you use a really nice olive oil.
If you don't like the taste of coffee, you're not going to like this, obviously. I like coffee. I like black coffee. I like all spectrum of coffee. Coffee is life, you know what I mean? Would I do this in the future? Probably not. These are super simple to make, which is surprising to me. You can just get these ingredients and make like 100 drinks at home, which is really awesome because all these drinks cost about $35. And talking about expensive olive oil and going to Italy, we made a delicious ravioli that you guys need to check out. You can click on the video on the screen and we'll see you over there. Anyway, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Emily. And we are the Keto Twins, signing out.